Hi guys, today I'm going to do a product review and it's of this Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Natural Bronze, which is the Gradual Tanner from Palmer's. It's going to be a really quick review because I've already filmed this, rambled on for ages and decided to make it a much shorter and pointed review because it really doesn't need to be that long. Basically, I used this a few days ago. My results were really good. I don't like to use full fake tan. I like a Gradual Tanner as my tanner because I'm very pale and I only want a little bit of colour. Now this does give a considerable colour after one application. For me this is as much fake tan as I would possibly want. I wouldn't use it twice in a row because the colour that I am right now is 2 days after applying and this is fake tanned for me. This is like dark. I really wouldn't want to be any darker than this because then it'd be really obvious that I'd fake tanned as opposed to just kind of like a shade darker than normal. I did have some streaks, but I think that was my fault on application. I applied a moisturiser prior to using this lotion, and of course when you use a gradual tanning lotion or a lotion at all that's not tinted, it's almost impossible to know where you've actually been. So if I left like a big stripe of white, I would never have known. So I think it was probably my application that left it streaky, and I would definitely give it another try because I'm quite confident it was my fault. The smell, as you would imagine, it does have a chocolatey smell. If you are expecting the original cocoa butter smell, I think you'll be disappointed because it's not the same. It's a very sickly sweet chocolate smell. It's almost like actual chocolate. Now that's a little bit too sweet for me, but again not enough to put me off. I would repurchase, I would use it again, but it's definitely not got that fake tan smell when you apply it. About half an hour to an hour after you've applied it, you will start to get that kind of biscuity smell, which is one of two smells that you get in fake tan as far as I'm concerned. You get the biscuity kind of sweet smell, and then you get the kind of vinegary smell like you get from Saint-Tropez. And this is kind of the biscuity St. Moritz smell as opposed to that other smell. And I think if I had to pick, I would rather have the biscuity smell. But you smell like that for the evening that you have it on or the day that you have it on before you wash it off. I wouldn't recommend that you put this on before work because it does smell about half an hour to an hour after you applied it. I still smelled it on me the morning after because I slept in it. But as soon as I had a shower, I haven't smelt it on me since. So as I've kind of sweated and it's kind of working its way off my skin and wearing away, it's not smelled like that again, and I have never ever used any kind of tanning product that I can say that about. No Gradual Tanner, no mousse, no mist, no nothing. No other product have I been able to say I have no residual smell, so this is fantastic for that reason alone. The colour I really liked. It was a very natural colour, not too orange, quite olivey really. And I think because I'm quite yellow toned in my skin, it really works very well for me. And I suppose if you were pink toned, then it might kind of counteract and you might kind of tone that down as well, I don't know. But for me and my skin tone, it was a really great colour. Soaking in, I wanted to mention, it is a little bit sticky for quite a while and it takes longer to soak in than I would like. But I think that after, I probably walked around for about an hour before I got into bed. And I think after an hour, it's soaked in enough that you could probably wipe it and rub it and whatever else and it wouldn't really matter. It's not going to leave you streaky. So, although it does seem tacky, I don't think it really matters. I don't think it really affects the overall tan if you've left it on for an hour untouched. But I wouldn't be expecting to get dressed very quickly after applying it. It did leave me feeling uber moisturised, really nice. Even in the morning I felt really moisturised, not dry at all. And I don't really think there's much else I need to say about it other than it's a drugstore product, less than £5 I paid for this. I got it from Asda, and it's a really nice fake tan. As I say, I wouldn't use it as a Gradual Tanner for myself, but if you like Gradual Tanners, 2 or 3 applications and you will be Saint-Tropez dark. But for me, one application, probably once a week, would be enough to kind of keep me in this kind of colour. But I'm gonna maybe do it again after the wedding. I don't really want to be fake tanned for the wedding, but I'm gonna be doing this again after the wedding. And although this is probably gonna go up after the wedding, so that probably makes no sense. But I'm gonna be trying this again, and if I do feel differently, I will update you. But I've every intention of this being my permanent fake tan now because I'm really impressed with it. So if you've tried this before, please leave me a comment. You know, negative or positive, leave me a comment if you like this or if you don't like this so everyone else can kind of see other people's reviews. But I love this and I would definitely recommend that you give it a go.